Hi there. Welcome to Mental Fitness at Your Desk, a brand new live session series by Nia, designed to help you tackle life's challenges with more confidence and calm. My name is Noreen Chaudhary, and I'm a licensed clinical psychologist. We are excited to have you here today. In each session, we'll guide you through exercises rooted in evidence based practices to help you build resilience and maintain mental well being. Whether you are dealing with stress, anxiety, or just looking to enhance your strength, these sessions are there to support you. Today, we will explore a simple yet effective method to help you manage your anxiety and reduce the impact of anxiety. It's called the CALM exercise, and it stands for check in, acknowledge, let go, and move forward. This technique is designed to help us slow down, observe our feelings, and take actionable steps to regain a sense of calm in anxious situations. Whether you're at work, in a social setting, or just feeling overwhelmed by life's demands, calm can provide a helpful tool. Let's go through each step, reflect on its importance, and practice together. I encourage you to actively participate, reflect on your own experiences, and maybe even write down your thoughts as we go along. First, let's start with check in. This means pausing for a moment to ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? It may seem simple, but often we are so caught up in the hustle and bustle of life that we forget to actually check in with our emotions. For example, imagine you're at a family gathering or in a meeting at work, and suddenly you feel overwhelmed. Maybe the conversations are too loud or there's too much going on at once. Your body starts reacting. Your heart races. Your mind is flooded with thoughts. This is where the check in step comes in handy. Take a deep breath and notice any physical sensations or emotions. Am I feeling tense? Is my mind racing? Are my shoulders tight? Take a moment to recognize these signals. Let's try this right now. Pause for a few seconds. Check in with yourself. What physical sensations or emotions are you noticing? Perhaps you're feeling tired, anxious, or maybe even calm. Just notice. No judgment, just awareness. Now, how this helps? By checking in with yourselves, we create space to recognize what's happening inside us before it builds up. This awareness is the first step in preventing anxiety from taking control. It's like a self scan, helping us understand what we need in that moment. Next comes acknowledge. Once we've checked in with your emotions, it's important to acknowledge them. Recognize that whatever you're feeling is okay. Too often, we try to suppress or ignore uncomfortable emotions, thinking that pushing them away will make them disappear. But what happens instead? They tend to intensify. Let's say you're at the same family gathering and you realize you're feeling overwhelmed. Maybe it's anxiety from social interactions or general sense of unease. Rather than trying to snap out of it or telling yourself, I shouldn't feel this way, it's more helpful to say, it's okay to feel overwhelmed right now. It's a normal response. You might acknowledge something like, I notice that I am feeling overwhelmed, and that's understandable given the situation. It's okay to feel this way. Take a moment now to reflect on a recent time when you felt stressed or anxious. How did you respond? Did you acknowledge those feelings or did you push them aside? Try acknowledging those emotions now. It's okay that I felt that way. Give yourself permission to feel. Now that we've checked in and acknowledged our emotions, it's time to let go of the tension. This doesn't mean ignoring the problem or pretending it's not there, but rather it's about actively releasing the physical and emotional tension we are holding on to. I want you to visualize your anxiety for a moment. Imagine it something tangible, maybe a heavy backpack you've been carrying around, or balloons filled with all your worries. Now imagine sitting down that backpack, now imagine setting down that backpack or letting go of all those balloons in the sky. You're releasing the weight that's been holding you down. You might say to yourself, I'm letting go of the tension in my shoulders and my chest. I'm releasing the anxious energy and letting it drift away like a balloon floating into the sky. Let's try it together. Close your eyes if you're comfortable and take a deep breath. As you exhale, visualize yourself letting go of the tension you are feeling. Maybe you're realizing it through your breath, or maybe you're picturing that balloon rising higher and higher until it's out of your sight. Feel the tightness that comes with letting go. Let go of that tightness and now try to feel that lightness coming into your body. How does that help? Letting go is an empowering act. It reminds us that we don't have to carry the burden of anxiety all the time. By releasing tension, we create space for more calming and positive emotions to take over. It's a shift in focus from holding on to anxiety and letting go to control and gradually trusting that you can release what doesn't serve you. Finally, we come to moving forward. This step is about taking a small positive action to ground yourself, to regain a sense of control. Anxiety often paralyzes us, making us feel stuck. Moving forward, even in a small way, can help Break that feeling of stagnation. Ask yourself, what's one small thing I can do to help myself right now? It could be as simple as taking a few breaths, reaching out to a trusted friend, or shifting your focus to a different task. Maybe you'll decide to step out of for some fresh air or drink a glass of water. The action doesn't have to be big, just something that helps you feel a little more grounded. For example, I'll take a few calming breaths, then focus on speaking with a family member I feel comfortable with. That helps me feel more connected and at ease. What's one thing you can do today to help yourself feel more calm and grounded? Take a moment to think about it and maybe even try to write it down. Now, how does moving forward help us? Taking action helps us regain a sense of control in moments of anxiety. Instead of being stuck in the emotion, you're now actively doing something to improve your situation. This step encourages resilience and keeps you moving forward rather than getting caught in the whirlwind of anxiety. Now, let's bring it all together. So, to recap, the CALM exercise is a simple, effective tool you can use to manage your anxiety anytime, anywhere. C stands for checking in, pausing, and noticing how you are feeling. A stands for acknowledge, accepting, and validating your emotions. That it's okay to feel whatever you are feeling in that moment. L stands for letting go, releasing all the tension, whether physical or mentally, using a metaphor of a heavy backpack or, or the balloons that contains all your worries. M stands for moving forward. Take a small, positive step to ground yourself. It could be anything: taking deep breaths, speaking to a trusted friend, having a glass of water, or just taking a small, short walk in the garden. These four steps can be done in just a few minutes, but their impact can be long lasting. By regularly practicing the calm technique, you'll build greater awareness and resilience in the face of anxiety. Whenever life feels overwhelming, remember to pause, check in, and take care of yourself. You deserve to feel calm and in control, and this method can help you achieve that. Thank you so much for joining me today. I encourage you to practice this technique throughout your week. And remember, be kind to yourself during the moments of anxiety. The more you practice, the more effective it becomes.